in, and on about the year 597 BC, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon besieged the kingdom of Judah, destroyed the first temple built by Prophet Solomon. He also exiled many of the children of Israel back to Babylon, and took them in as slaves, including the household of many of the elites. Babylonian records, called the Jehoiachin's Rations tablets, written in cuneiform and dating to 592 BC, mention some of the children of Israel elites as being recipients of food ration in Babylon. These years are called the Babylonian exile, or the Babylonian captivity. The Babylonian exile is distinguished from the earlier exile of citizens of the northern kingdom of Israel to Assyria around 722 BC. The exile in Babylon, which directly affected mainly those of the upper class of society, occurred in three ways from 597 to 581 BC, as a result of the children of Israel, rebellions against Babylonian rule. Many of the exiles' elite, finding themselves in comfortable circumstances, assimilated into Babylonian society in ways that concerned the pious among them. We read this from the Bible. Ezekiel denounced such men as a rebellious house, and parts of the book of Isaiah, written during exilic times, likewise expressed concern over the adoption of Babylonian traditions. So what were these traditions that were learned by the children of Israel?
يعلمون الناس السحر وما أنزل على الملكين ببابل هاروت وماروت وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر.
The two angels must have come down in human form to teach those who wanted to learn, after warning them, as stated in God's book. In another chapter in regards to angels taking on human form, we read,
وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتْ رُسُلُنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ بِالْبُشْرَى قَالُوا سَلَامًا قَالَ سَلَامٌ فَمَا لَبِثَ أَنْ جَاءَ بِعِجْلٍ حَنِيذٍ فَلَمَّا رَأَى أَيْدِيَهُمْ لَا تَصِلُ إِلَيْهِ نَكِرَهُمْ وَأَوْجَسَ مِنْهُمْ خِيفَةً قَالُوا لَا تَخَفْ إِنَّا أُرْسِلْنَا إِلَى قَوْمِ لُوطٍ.
Black magic is performed when a human magician communicates with the jinn and demands something, and in return, the jinn demands something from the human magician, like disbelief in God, to drink blood, a sacrifice, or to be worshipped, etc. We read from God's book.
وَأَنَّهُ كَانَ رِجَالٌ مِّنَ الْإِنسِ يَعُوذُونَ بِرِجَالٍ مِّنَ الْجِنِّ فَزَادُوهُمْ رَهَقًا.
The jinn did not only teach some of the children of Israel the magical arts, once they had found out how to contact the jinn, by the two angels, although they were forewarned, it would equate to disbelief in God, and it was only a mere test of their faith. Many of them wrote down the instructions on how to perform black magic, and have tried to keep it a secret ever since. The jinn continued to teach them magic, and accused Prophet Solomon of committing disbelief, by practicing black magic. This is the reason why black magic practiced by many occultists today, is associated with Prophet Solomon, due to these accusations by the jinn, which were then adopted and transmitted by the Jews and other occultists, to this very day. So why did the jinn accuse Prophet Solomon of practicing magic? Because Prophet Solomon had power over the jinn, he enslaved them as a punishment for their evil doings. We read from the book of God.
وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا سُلَيْمَانَ وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِيِّهِ جَسَدًا ثُمَّ أَنَابَ قَالَ رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي وَهَبْ لِي مُلْكًا لَّا يَنبَغِي لِأَحَدٍ مِّن بَعْدِي إِنَّكَ أَنتَ الْوَهَّابُ فسخرنا له الريح تجري بأمره رخاء حيث أصاب والشياطين كل بناء وغواص وآخرين مقرنين في الأصفاد هذا عطاؤنا فامنن أو أمسك بغير حساب.
You go back to Babylon, you find that they worship the trinity of Nimrod, the father, who they symbolize as a fish, Minos Tamos, the son, Queen Semiramis. The Romans used to worship Queen Semiramis under the term Venus Columba, Venus the dove, because the Babylonians used to symbolize Semiramis as a dove. In French, the word for dove is...
Cites King Nimrod, the builder of the famous Tower of Babel, as the first and most excellent master. He it was, and not King Solomon, who gave the Masons their first charge, or in other words, their first rites, rituals, and practices. Masonic text known as the Thistle Manuscript of 1756 says that King Nimrod created the Masons and gave them their signs and terms so that they could distinguish themselves from other people, or the profanes. It was the first time that the Masons were organized as a craft. It was during the early years of the 18th century that Freemasonry stopped seeing its origins in the Tower of Babel, and that King Solomon alone was considered the first Grand Master. The 18th century Masonic texts shed light on the ideas and attitudes at the time of the shift from operative Masonry to speculative Masonry. These texts are called the early catechisms. This strange and sudden shift by speculative Masons, who wanted to break away from the origins of the craft, which honored the Tower of Babel and King Nimrod, they instead preferred our wise King Solomon, or as a Mason's examination of 1723 puts it, Grand Master in his time of Masonry and architecture.